Hello everybody out there. My last video was about my dreams of getting a BJD. And I have decided which one I want to get. I am going to get the Bobobi Apollo. And I'm already thinking of, a backstory and stuff. And I know I look a mess right now. I know I do. But I wanted to get this down before I forget it because I have a bad thing about forgetting it. Okay. Apollo is going to be a teenager. Cell phone. And he's going to be kind of, an outcast, awkward, shy teenager. He's going to have purple eyes and white hair. Natural white hair. That's going to be part of his character. But one purple eye is like a cat, and one purple eye is normal. Now, that's not set in stone. I was looking at eyes, and I just liked the eyes. So I figured I'd try it, and if not, I'm going to get another set of eyes as, like a backup eye as normal eyes. But yeah. And he is... my character's name is Lee Griffin Steele. I thought of that name years ago in junior high, and now I'm actually using it. My friend Tina will know about Lee already. But he is shy, quiet. He can come off to be kind of like an ice queen at sometimes. But he's and a little cold. He's a big fan of tough love. But once he accepts you into his circle of friends, like his family to him, he is loyal to you, and he will lay down his life for you if needed be. And he is a more upbeat and happy person. And He has a special gift. He is like an empath, which means he can feel and sense other people's feelings, their pains, their emotional, physical pain, their happiness, their sadness, their depression. Sometimes it can be a gift, and sometimes it can be a curse. And what has grown from his empath is he's been able to he's kind of also turned into a healer. He can seek out the pain and somehow take it out, but it affects him. It causes him to take on the pain himself. So he's in a good bit of pain a lot of the time. So that's why he's kind of grumpy and cold and sometimes and irritated, because he's not constantly, he has good days and he has bad days, but a good bit of the time he's in pain. And his powers are growing, and he doesn't know what he can do with them yet. That he just knows that, he's not normal. And I've also started, I haven't even got my first doll yet, and I'm already making up a backstory for my second doll, which is going to be his boyfriend. And his boyfriend is going, his boyfriend might be my second or my third doll. It depends, because there's going to be a third character in this. But his boyfriend, let's go back to Lee. I'm sorry, I'm probably confusing. Lee is going to be a gentle, kind, down-to-earth kind of person, likes flowers and nature and stuff like that. His boyfriend is going to be very mechanical, very steampunkish, and good with his hands. He's going to be very, very gifted with mechanics, even automobiles, clocks, whatever. And his boyfriend is going to have a steampunk eye, which hold on, I'm going to show you the eye. No, I'll just put a picture of the eye up later at the end of the video, and you'll see. It saves you a whole lot of time at trying to look at a glare on a screen. And he's going to be a little more masculine, a little more, outspoken and out there, and they're going to be really different from each other, but for some reason they're drawn to each other, and they really love each other, and it's like they're like each other's better halves. They both make a whole together. I don't know his boyfriend's name yet. I have some names floating around, such as Nikolai, maybe, or well, that's basically about it right now. I'll think of some more. I'm not sure about that name. But he's going to be a kind of like a steampunkish character, and I'm going to try to find some steampunk clothes and stuff for him too. But yeah, he's going to be really good with mechanics, and he's going to be really, he's going to be kind of a positive force, maybe a little driven, something that drives Lee. But, and also, as a third character, I'm probably going to use a Gudrun doll or something like that my friend Josh introduced me to as this character, since he's going to be a younger male that looks up to Lee. And Lee kind of ignores him some because he thinks he's too young to understand what Lee goes through, and too young to be part of his family. But on some levels they are bonded, whether Lee likes it or not. On some level they are bonded, no matter how much Lee tries to ignore him. And this little boy, I'm thinking of the name Alex, maybe. This little boy follows Lee around most of the time, and kind of, he's hyper, he's energetic, and and even though Lee doesn't like him being around, Lee doesn't like him to be around mainly because he thinks he's not a good role model for Alex, and that he needs a more positive role model. But he secretly kind of likes Alex to be around because he's so peppy and upbeat. He can feed off that energy, and it actually kind of helps him. Helps him feel better. But, for right now, that's kind of it. I know this is bad, because I'm already planning on buying one, but now that means now that I've created 2 other characters to go with the story, I'm going to have to buy 2 more. That means I'm going to have to wait longer to buy dolls, to save up the money to buy a doll, and to get clothes and wigs and eyes and stuff that I want to go with my characters. And eventually I may try to do my own face-ups and maybe modifications. Right now I'm not too comfortable with it because I'm not the greatest artistically. I'm good with a camera. That's about it as artistic comes. I may have to send it off to somebody to commission face-ups that would fit the personalities. But Lee's going to kind of have a little dark, natural kind of tone color. He's not going to be gothic dark. He's going to be kind of earthy dark. Natural nature earthy dark. And kind of like that. And his boyfriend is going to be kind of a bright copper or bright metallic, shiny copper gold metal kind of, since he goes with a steampunk look. And it also shows contrast in both of them. And Alex, he's just going to kind of like be this little skater dude. Kind of little little kid that looks up to Lee. But right now that's all I have. And it kind of has me excited, and I'm just grateful that I have friends like Josh to help me with all this and sort things out and stuff like that. One big problem I have right now is I do not know how to determine the size of eyes that my doll needs, that my doll is going to need, or the size of wig. And I have yet to determine what size clothes. Thank goodness eBay has, like at the bottom, normally this is for a 60 centimeter doll, or this is for a 70 centimeter doll. As for the SD, MSD measurements, or whatever you call them, I have no earthly clue. If you ask me what size an SD or an MSD doll is, I have no idea. I seriously don't. But I hope to figure it out. I asked the BJD cast, and maybe they can help me clear it up, but they haven't been active in a while, and it might be a while until they can get back to me about that. I'm hoping they'll get back to me soon. But that's all I have for now. It's basically a rant video, and my camera is about to die. Oh, and this is like a ginormous zip tie I've been playing with. But so bye everyone, and I hope you have a good night, and excuse my horrible appearance. Bye.